It's just paint. We ended up making a paint that you just roll on, just like any other paint, just one coat. And once it cures up, you're ready to ride anywhere.
Gosha came up with this idea when he was a freshman at Babson College. He and his classmates wanted vast spaces to sketch out their business ideas, and they didn't have the money to buy large whiteboards.
So we said, look, there's got to be a paint out there that we can just paint the walls and draw on them just like a whiteboard.
When he couldn't find this paint in stores, Gosha enlisted 2 of his friends to help him make it. Finding the right formula was more difficult than they anticipated. 2 labs tried and failed. Finally, 6 years later, a 3rd laboratory hit on the right combination.
It had to work with every single dry erase marker on the market, no matter what brand or what color of the brand. And also, you had to be able to leave the mark on as long as you wanted. So you can actually leave it on for as long as you want, and it'll always come off perfect.
Idea Paint is much cheaper than a whiteboard. Right now it sells for $4 per square foot. Painting a 5-foot wall with Idea Paint would cost $20 compared to $74 for this product. Since they first started selling the paint in May 2008, school districts, corporations, and the U.S. government have all become customers. Comedy Central maps out its show schedule in a conference room with Idea Paint. MTV uses it in conference rooms and in the hallways. The CIA and Drug Enforcement Agency draw on their walls too.
Also, I heard one school, they wanted to do their lockers. Another ad firm wanted to do their bathroom stalls.
Not all of their clients actually choose to buy the paint first.
We kind of invented this idea called guerrilla painting, and essentially we go in late on a Friday night and kind of sneak past security and get some walls painted, and a week later suddenly they're writing on their walls.
The company's chief marketing officer writes on his walls when he's on conference calls. He's the former head of brand strategy at Reebok. Idea Paint generated about $500,000 in the 4th quarter of 2008. Marcus Wilson won't say how much he expects to generate in 2009, but his plan is to build Idea Paint into a much larger consumer brand.
It starts out, people think about it as, instead of a whiteboard, maybe I'll get Idea Paint. And that's where we are now, but there's all these other very innovative uses that are coming up, where we have people who have started to paint mannequins that they can draw on within footwear and apparel companies, shoe lasts when they're looking at shoe designs.
Wilson's venture capital firm Breakaway Ventures invested $5 million into Idea Paint back in November. The company now employs 17 people, and with this funding, they plan to expand into retail stores and into new colors and new product lines.